What's up, Plant Kingdoms? It's your boy Joe. Not to be confused with my twin brother, the famous lettuce farmer. I've lived in his shadow for too long, and so I had an idea of my own. Me and my beautiful wife are going to drive like 15 hours, and we're gonna see the freaking Redwoods. So stay tuned and enjoy the ride.
Throughout our journey, we are going to be taste testing new drinks. So I've already tried this one, but Joe hasn't. And it is The Rock's Zoa.
Goat fuel. Here we go.
Blue lemonade.
Monster juice. Aussie lemonade, boy. It smells like chocolate. Oh. It's stuck on my tongue. No, bad. Taste test one, terrible. Worst thing I've ever drinking in my life. It's not the worst thing I've ever tasted.
I would like to try, please.
I give it 6 out of 10, Dwayne. You could do better. That is delicious.
I would like to try some, please. I like that.
8 out of 10. It tastes like lemonade from Australia.
Whoa.
8 out of 10. I don't know about you guys. Ready to see some redwoods. Got in last night. It was dark as buns though. Set up camp. Got to do a little sleeping. It's chilly as booty, but we're here, my friends. Stay tuned. Redwood facts coming at you. Just take you through a couple of our sponsors today for this video. Zoa, drink crazy stuff. Great value eggs, get protein. Yeti, keep stuff warm. Tillamook, get cheesy, boy. Fun fact, you may be wondering, in a forest such as this with so many wildfires, how does a redwood protect itself? Unfortunately, this redwood wasn't as lucky, as through time and damage to its bark, it was susceptible to fire damage. However, the bark on a redwood get almost a foot thick, so fire can't even touch its precious inner core, along with a massive amount of tannins that basically makes any insect trying to get through this bark a non-starter. Redwoods are so very protected, and they have to be to grow this massive. Just to give you a brief synopsis of what we're talking about here, these are the tallest trees in the entire world, reaching over 300 feet tall. What does that mean for their age? Some can be over 2,000 years old. That is a long freaking time. Now you may be wondering, how do redwoods reproduce? And that's actually kind of fascinating because there's two main ways. One is the normal way. Seeds fall to the ground, they then germinate, springing up new trees. However, redwoods have an interesting way of reproducing where little baby redwoods can actually sprout out from the mother's roots. That's why oftentimes you see a big, massive tree and then smaller trees around it of the same species. They call these fairy rings or family circles, and that's just trees sprouting around the mother to get nutrients and to live on another day. These trees are literally so massive, they have separate mini ecosystems right at the top of their branches. They emit water, which makes it very livable for different mosses and smaller plants. Some scientists have even found trees growing out of these trees. Also, a ton of wildlife can live in these canopies, which is why redwoods are so important to this area of the world. Now you may be thinking, this massive behemoth of a tree, it's got to have like 1 billion feet down with roots. That's not actually true. Redwoods have roots at a depth of just 6 to 12 feet, which is crazy because this tree right next to us is at least 250 feet tall, and it would take like 7 Joes to try and hug around this massive trunk. But the key is spreading out, not down. Redwoods can have roots that spread out up to 100 feet away from the tree, and they can actually intertwine with other redwoods, especially those that are growing right next to them, and give them nutrients to help the next generation of redwoods sprout and grow up to be as tall as this freaking massive tree. Guys, come to the redwoods. It's really quiet in here. It's kind of crazy to realize how loud life is until you come to a place like the Redwood and you're like, wow, it is literally silent in here. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm whispering.